a conference championship on the line right now. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Now it's second down here. Handoff to the right side. And tackled after a small pickup there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the ball to the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll run it here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. Nobody open there. It's a big stop for the defense on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, third and very long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. He'll bring up fourth down now.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Can he get there on the ground? Great move in the open field. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You can have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second and goal for the offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. And if you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Trying to create here on the move. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught, completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it on the move. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. 2nd down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He'll fire it over the middle. Had a lot of time in the pocket. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. We'll call for the fair catch here. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
So second down after the incompletion. Makes a quick catch.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And the attempt is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, They've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, not great through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Wolverines are on the move here. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the comeback continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return here from inside the 15. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Running play called on third and short. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing second and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. He shreds the tackle. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. Looks to start on the next drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Back to throw again. Snags a quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
That's an important first down on that running play. The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.